Just want to say hello to the collective out there. How y'all doing? It's the dreaded scribe here today. This will be the video number one, but who's counting? Um, I guess the only thing I would like to say today is that I'm not really sure where this mess is gonna go. Who needs to hear it? I did ask, Father, our Heavenly Father to put this video in front of people who actually need to hear it. The only thing I can say to you today is that it's tough when you have a calling. You don't know where it's going to take you. You don't know what door you're going to go into. You don't know where it's going to lead. But all you know is that it's pressed upon your heart that you have to do it. You have to speak on it. And I'm talking to a collective out there who's full of love, who's full of harmony, who's full of peace, and who just wants to bestow that upon, every person they come in contact with. You're not quite sure how that's going to resonate with everyone, who it's going to resonate with, but you have an energy level and you don't really know where else to put it other than to give it to somebody. You know what I mean? And the only thing I can say is that, you know, I didn't start out thinking I'm going to make a YouTube channel, honestly. I had none of that was in my mind that I would be on this road. I'm peacefully living, peacefully trying to pay my bills, peacefully trying to, make ends meet, confirmation bird, but peacefully trying to make ends meet, and, you know, good job. I've had a few of them. And with each job, you never really realize that you're on a journey until you're on that journey. And once you hit that journey and you start hitting those stumbling blocks, those, just the things that throw you off course, you still feel like you're on course. You still feel like you're going, hey, when we all, everyone in my era, the 50 somethings, the 70s babies, the 90s. We still want to say that's one of the greatest times out there. But hey, it's the 90s. Um, but I say all that to say that you know you come to a point in life to where those paths lead to something. You feel me? Like I'm gonna let spirit talk through me today. But you know, everyone's on their own journey. I truly believe that we're spirit embodies all of us. I feel like that's in every single one of us out there. We have a piece of that God spark that just dwells within you. You know what I mean? And when you get to a point in life to where, you had a relationship that's not working, you have friendships that's not working, you have a job that's not working, and at some point it impressed upon your soul to where changes have to be made. You don't know why you have that inkling in your spirit, that nudge to take it to that next level, but you have to take it there. And a lot of us, like myself, you know, grew up in the church, went to church on Sundays, went to church on Wednesdays, stuff like that. And as a young person, you're not feeling that. Some of us, I'll put some of us. And but when you have faith, I guess is where I'm trying to go with it. When that's in your soul and your spirit, you don't really know where it came from. But you believe in magic, you believe that God makes all things possible, but you don't really know, you know, some of us are living at, when you live in that 3D for so long, it's ingrained upon your spirit to where, ingrained upon your mind and your soul that unless you can physically touch it, it's not real. They put that in movies. They make people feel silly for believing that things can be magical, believing that magical moments can happen. But yet people meet their soulmates all the time. You see incredible feats of strength that shouldn't happen just because they want to save someone from getting crushed in a car, rushing through a burning building to help this person. And you wonder how had the strength to do that, how they had the courage to do that, how they had the bravery to do that. And a lot of us, you wish you had that. But I'm here to tell you today that you do have that. We all have that in our spirit and our soul because we're all created in God's mighty image, each meticulously, beautifully designed. And somebody need to hear this today. And I know when I decided I was gonna make this video, had a lot of anxiety, a lot of angst. I've never done this before. And I know there's a lot of us out there who, you know, grew up in a time to where the only way you're gonna make it, the only way you're gonna make money is go get a good job, go get a excuse me, confirmation, bro. Go get a good job, go get a college degree of some kind, start with your bachelor's, go to your master's, get your doctorate, things of that nature, just the common path they've been doing for years. And you thought that was the only way you're gonna make it. And if you didn't make it that way, you didn't get that degree, you didn't get that leg up, you didn't get a good job. You may not have gotten even considered for halfway decent jobs. But you knew something deep inside you that yearned for something more, yearned for, you were worth more than what you were getting paid. And I know a lot of us have had that feeling. The devil is always there to knock you out, of course. As soon as you start feeling like you're doing great, then things happen. And you never really realize how because you're special. You have gifts inside of you that are just yearning to come out. Some of that manifests in photography, some of that manifests in other creative endeavors. You might be a musician, you might be an artist, you might be a future novelist, a future author. You might be a person that should be on television or, a creative, content creator. But yet you're doing something completely opposite. You're working retail, working fast food, working overnight at a factory. But you know that you should be following your divine path, and you know it's not that. That's what I'm talking to here today. Someone who knows that they should be doing more than what they're doing right now. But you're denying that gift. You're denying that prophetic vision that you had. You're denying what God impressed upon your soul in a dream. And you woke up from that dream wondering what the hell just happened. Did I really see that? You know, right now the collective is growing very strong. There's a lot of people becoming more and more conscious every day. You're becoming more and more conscious every day. You're seeing signs and synchronicities and things of that nature that you can't explain, that seem almost magical. And the only reason I can say that is because it's happened to me. Sorry, I'm bumping the table. I've seen things that defy logical explanation, and so have you. And the only reason you're seeing that is because your ancestors and God and what other multi-dimensional being of pure source energy that you resonate with, whether it be a spirit animal, anything of that nature, they're calling you to step out. You can't hide any longer behind anxiety or fear. You got to put them on the table and step on out and let the world see what you have to offer because you have a lot for real. Because if you part of this collective, part of someone who resonated with this, there you can walk beside people and feel their energy. You can see people walking towards you and feel the intent behind their eyes, behind their walk. You might even be able to see their aura over their head and didn't know how you did it. You're being gifted with divine gifts. Not everybody has those. A lot of people are still living in that 3D world. Some of them are stuck, so you have to save your energy for you. And once you choose you, you'll notice that the universe starts choosing you too. That's facts. I haven't seen it. I just wanted to hop on real quick just to let y'all know that God watching, whoever you resonate with, they watching. And only you know if this resonate with you, because you'll know what I'm talking about. Like they say on some of these other channels, like it may not resonate with everyone, but the ones it resonates with are the ones that you feel that energy. You know you meant to do more. You know the message that you're getting telling you that the time is now to start that book. The time is now to start that channel. The time is now to let people know that you walk in love, that your heart is just bursting with something that you can't contain, but you have to share. That's God. That's your angels tapping you on the shoulder, talking about let's go. So what you gonna do? You can't sit there because now you're gonna have headaches, now you're gonna have backaches, you're gonna have pain resonate in your body when you know you feel entirely healthy. That's your body, that's your soul telling you let's go. If we keep on sitting here longer, we just gonna have moments that we can't deal with. Let that joy out. Let people see that peace, that harmony, that love that you got within you. Sitting stagnant is where you got to where you are now. You remember when you was hungry, when you was broke, didn't have nothing, and how you was hustling, trying to get on those uh, job apps? Do what you got to do right now to change the rest of your life. It starts with putting one foot in front of the other. Be a chosen one.